Hey everyone, welcome back to another bullet journal video. Today we are making a spread for the month of July. Super excited about July, lots of vacations, and it's like the middle of summer, the best time of year. But before we get into that, let's take a look at what my June spread turned out like and how it worked for me. TBH, this calendar was not great for me. I think it's super beautiful to look at, but like, in terms of practicality, not the most practical calendar I've ever used. My summer bucket list was great. I'm gonna continue using this throughout the summer. I checked off a couple things that I did. I actually did a lot this month, so off to a great start. My travel tracker and my road trip pack list I'm also gonna be using throughout the summer. My weekly spreads were super nice. I love this like chill layout that we have. Kind of minimalist, but still kind of fun. It was really working out for me. And then my daily spreads were such a great thing, and I am so happy I added those. I feel like I was a lot more organized this month just because I had this daily spread to refer to every single day. But I did learn that by planning them ahead of time was kind of a waste of space because I didn't use every single one of them. There were some days where I didn't need all that extra space. So this month, I'm not really gonna plan my daily spreads. I'm just gonna add one every day if I need one. But yeah, let's move along to July. As usual, I asked you guys what you wanted the theme to be for July, and I got kind of a hodgepodge of things, so I tried to like combine two of them together. I had a lot of people talking about 4th of July and fireworks and stuff like that, which I am into, but also don't want to like exclude anyone that's not American. But I also had a few people wanting astrology, and I feel like those two things overlap with like stars. 4th of July has a lot of stars. Astrology has a lot of stars. Let's do stars. So the theme for July is stars and astrology and space, and I am here for it. So for the cover page, I am drawing July in some cute calligraphy, and then just drawing like some stars all over the place, some constellations, a little pop of yellow. I'm gonna go with lots of like golds and silvers and yellows this month to kind of like go with that spacey theme. All right, and then the next page is my calendar. I'm doing my calendar a little bit differently this month, making this more like a command center than just a calendar. So I'll have my tiny little calendar on one page, and then I'll have a key for the calendar since the spaces aren't big enough to write in. And then I'll list out my events in relation to the calendar. And then on the other page, I'm just gonna have a couple little boxes of things that I like would refer to throughout the month. So I have my to-do list, which is just things I have to get done before the end of July. Then I have my birthdays box so I can see everyone's birthday because I'm always forgetting people's birthdays, and this is gonna help me out so much. Then since I'm going with astrology, I put a little box for horoscopes, you know, if you're into that kind of thing. And then at the bottom, I have an extra space for next month, which is really gonna help me because I feel like I am often planning like further ahead than just a month, so it's nice to know what's happening next month as well as this month, so I can really get like a nice big picture. Next, we have another calendar page. What's that? 2 calendars? Yes, 2 calendars. This calendar is my lunar calendar. Going into the space astrology theme, gotta have some stuff about the moon. This is a lunar calendar for the entire year, so this is something you could put at the beginning of your journal. You can refer to it anytime. It's also just really pretty, so even if you don't really care about the moon, you can just look at it because it's so pretty. Look at how pretty it is. I didn't really feel like drawing a bunch of circles, so I got a stamp that was a little circle. I just happened to find it in the stamp store. And you'll notice that this month has a lot of stamps because I'm just getting a little bit too lazy to draw anything. So I got stamps to do it for me. Highly recommended if you don't have any artistic talent, but you want pretty things. Get a stamp. It looks like you drew it. You can even tell people that you drew it. I'll back you up. And then on the other page, I have my like lunar key, I guess. It's just like the different phases of the moon and what they mean and like what they're good for if you believe in that stuff. Also just very pretty. Next page. We are getting deep into the astrology this month. I went a little hard. Feel free to not do this. That's cool too. But this is a birth chart. A birth chart is a graph that shows where all of the planets and the stars and everything were the moment you were born and like what that says about you. So it's like your horoscope amplified. So it shows you like if Mars was in Pisces and the moon was in Leo and the sun was in Aries, like all the things. You can find your birth chart anywhere. Just like Google what is my birth chart and you'll find something, and you just like input your birthday. And then on the other page, I just have this really pretty stamp of like a sunset over waves. And I didn't really know what to do with that, so I thought I would just make this page my notes page, because you always need a page to just dump your shit, and that's what this is. The next page is my mood tracker. Yay! I haven't done a mood tracker in a couple months, so I thought I would bring it back because you guys were like, where's my mood tracker, Steph? I need a mood tracker. Here you go. I made it just for you. But my mood tracker this month is lunar themed. 2 pages of moon stuff is not enough, apparently. In my mood tracker, I have every single day in a circle and what phase the moon will be in on that day. I don't know, I thought it would be kind of fun to see like if my mood and the moon are like on the same page. I don't know, we'll see. And then my habit tracker on the next page. I'm going very simple here because I've drawn a lot so far and I got a little tuckered out. So it's just your normal habit tracker, vertical this time. I like to bounce back and forth between vertical and horizontal because I'm indecisive and I can't make up my mind. Pisces. And then my last page is my weekly spread. Going with another very simple weekly spread this time. I've realized that I just like the simplicity of a weekly spread because I have to fill it up with all sorts of junk, and so I would like it to be clean. But I did want to try a new bullet system this time, so instead of using just normal bullets, I am using little stars, and if my tasks kind of relate to each other, like step 1, step 2, step 3, I will connect the stars with a line, like a cute little constellation, and then when I do the task, I'll just color in the star. It's gonna be real cute. Oh, and I also put a little constellation in the top left corner of Cancer because we are currently in Cancer. But that's that. Somebody commented on the last video that I always close my journal very aggressively, so I feel like I just need to step it up and go harder every time. But that's it for the month of July. I hope you guys liked my spread. Let me know in the comments below what you think next month's spread should be. It's gonna be August, really hot, summer sun. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And I will see you guys next month. Happy bullet journaling.